Paul has come to this pub with one intention: to con the locals. He's planning a scam that's too good to pass up. He's spotted a group of likely lads, moves in and strikes up a conversation.
Do you guys know this area? Seems a little dodgy.
Whilst Paul is busy making friends with the marks, back in the den, Alex is dressing up. He's going to be playing the role of Paul's friend, a dodgy shop assistant from a local computer store. And with Jess's help bagging the computer console, the hustlers are all set to pull one of the oldest and most audacious scams in the book, the Murphy game. Back in the pub, Paul's steering the conversation round to why he's there.
Bit of a dodgy deal myself. You got a mate gets like plasma TVs and, you know, stuff like that. But he gets them off of another guy who's supposed to be selling me something today. Well, it's an Xbox I'm getting today. For 300 quid, right? This guy does it for 100. He did the plasma TV for my mate for like 500 quid. And I think it almost cost him as much to put it on the wall.
Without knowing it, the marks are being groomed to part with their cash. And to tempt them even more, here comes Alex carrying Paul's cut-price games console.
Yeah. How you doing? Yeah.
The marks are taking the bait.
Toast the rat.
As Alex and Paul close their deal, the marks are busy counting their cash, wanting to get in on the action.
Actually, this is how they come in the factory.
This is a guy, well, kind of a mate. I'd like to know if you got any more.
You're looking to buy something?
But before they buy, the marks want to check out the goods.
Is that the uncle?
This is with everything, isn't it?
All the wide. Yeah, it's the HD drive and everything. Now listen, the deal, I've got another 4 of these.
Result, the marks think the deal's so good, they want 2.
I want to be funny, but you got cash on this, yeah?
They even flash the cash. That's £200 for 2 consoles. All they have to do now is accompany Alex to a store around the corner and pick them up.
I'll pop in, get them, come out and...
All right. How long is it going to be?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Alex leads the marks out of the pub and to the store's loading bay. It's now time to close the deal.
I'm going to pop in. I'm going to pop in there. Have you got the cash?
Yeah, I want one, yeah.
All right.
6 here.
That's you. Nice one. All right.
That's it. The money has changed hands. Alex and Paul have pocketed £200. Now they have to go into the store and get 2 game consoles.
I said, wait for me here. I'll tell you what, because I only want to come out only once. Yeah. Why don't you, why don't you give me a hand? Rob, do you mind giving me a hand?
Alex has asked Paul to help, but so as not to arouse suspicion, Paul leaves his new games console with the marks.
Hold on to that.
Still going to be here, right?
Yeah. All right. I'll be 2 seconds, yeah?
Alex and Paul head off to fetch the goods. But of course, the hustlers go straight through the loading bay and out onto the street with the marks' cash.
Fancy a drink? Very expensive whiskey, perhaps?
Yeah.
That's even worth for 2 of them. Of course it is. Rockstar table tennis. That is football. Huh? Well, that do me.
The marks still think they've got a £300 console for 200 quid. It took them minutes to part with their money, but for them to realise they've been conned takes a little longer.
That'd be a nice little present. Yeah. That kick go well sweet.
Nearly 15 minutes after Alex and Paul left, the marks are now getting twitchy.
Is it heavy? What's that? It's in there? Yeah, it's in there. Right, look. Nothing in there. Ah, mate, I ain't having this, bruv. I'll tell you that.
But there's no console. They've spent 200 quid on blank A4 paper, and they're not happy about it.
I ain't having that. I ain't having that.
It's no use chasing after the hustlers now. By this time, they're long gone.
yeah, I was sitting in the pub, a fella's come in, he's bought a drink, gone, oh yeah, I'm meeting a bloke with some cheap Xboxes, so I thought, all right, fair dues then, and we started talking.
What's an Xbox I'm getting today? For 300 quid, right? This guy does it for 100.
I said, I'll have a couple. So he's pulled us out the pub, walked around the corner, he said, look, this is the store I work in. I thought, lovely, it's a store, so it's going to be half legit. So I thought it was all good, so I've given 200 quid basically for 2 computers, and look, they've took paper out there.
They're getting a bit rolling, so he's opened the box up, obviously, to see what's going on.
No, mate, I ain't having this, bruv, I'm telling you now. I'm right off, 200 quid, that's a good couple of days' money.
If someone's offering you something for this heavily discounted price, it's either because it's stolen, and if you then buy it from them, you're committing an offence of handling stolen goods, or if it's not stolen, it's faulty, it's damaged, or more often than not, it's an empty box with some rocks or bottles of water in.
You know, the other thing about this particular scam is that, remember, bargains rarely come looking for you unless there's a catch.
The White House scam.
Hurry up, will you? Yeah. Hold on.
So how are the hustlers going to get away with this one? Leaving Paul outside, Alex starts off casually browsing the shelves of the busy department store. Getting into character, he pretends to call his imaginary wife to make sure he's buying the right things.
$69.99? Yeah? So I get them?
As Alex won't be paying, he goes straight for the most expensive items he can find.
I get these and some pots.
Nearly £70 for a set of top-quality kitchen knives, but his wife wants more.
Casserole. OK. I'll call you back.
And that's over £100 for a casserole dish. Completely satisfied with this purchase, he heads to the till.
It's £164.49.
OK.
The bill comes to £164.49. Alex pays in cash. So far, it's all completely above board. He's paid for everything. Outside the store, Alex shows Paul his lovely new kitchenware.
Okay. Did you get anything? That's quite expensive.
That is very expensive. That's £105. And a set of knives for £69.99. They're everywhere.
Okay.
So they're by the till, and that's just behind the till. You'll see them.
Paul knows what he's bought and where it is, so he heads back into the store while Alex hides the loot in the boot. With Alex still outside, Paul collects exactly the same expensive items, but unlike his fellow hustler, he doesn't even try to pay for them. Out of sight of any security guards, he finds a half-empty shelf and stashes them where Alex can find them easily. Still nothing illegal. But now Alex returns to complete the con. He collects the goods and heads back to the same cashier with bad news from his imaginary wife.
Sorry, I just went outside. My wife has gone to Argos and bought everything.
Yeah?
So I need to get a refund.
No problem.
I've got the receipt in my pocket. Let me just... Thank you. Sorry about that. It's miscommunication. There it is.
With his made-up spouse providing the perfect excuse for a refund, Alex produces the receipt from his purchase a few minutes ago. The cashier suspects nothing and refunds his £164. And because he paid with cash, if the store spot the theft at a later date, the hustler is completely untraceable.
Bye-bye.
The boys have bagged themselves over £100 worth of goods for absolutely nothing. It's the perfect money-back guarantee.
That was actually quite easy.
We return to the store to reveal the illegal stock-taking that's been going on under their very noses.
Stolen them. How did he do that? It was very believable because he was really down to earth. And I saw him on the phone earlier on, and I overheard him a little bit, thought he was talking to his wife. They came back saying that their wife was in Argos and that she just bought everything else there. So we'd like a refund.
But arguably it's a very difficult one because it's a valid receipt. The goods are in perfect condition, so arguably there's no reason not to offer a refund.
Well, you can't really do anything if he's got a receipt. You can't call a customer a liar.
You can never tell who's going to pull a scam like this. People are always looking for ways to beat security. This particular scam came to public attention when a White House aide in the US was caught doing something just like this. In order to protect themselves, stores have to take measures. For example, whenever something is sold, they can mark or stamp it, so they know that when it's returned to the store, that mark or stamp tells you that it was purchased. But you always have to keep your eyes open for new ideas.
This is the Boiler Suit Blag. Alex and Paul are in Covent Garden, unloading the boiler suits from the van. They've booked out this studio for the day, on the pretense of holding auditions for an unnamed superstar's music video.
Perfect.
But the only moves they'll be pulling are fast ones.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's go.
In his role as Gavin, the music video director, Alex will be helping the wannabes find their inner dancing skills, helped by loyal assistant Maurice, aka Paul. Everything is in place, including our cameras, which are rigged to catch the action. As Alex makes sure that his hat is at a suitably jaunty angle, the hopefuls start arriving for the audition.
Hi there, come in. Hi, come in. On the left, hi. My name's Gavin. It's Maurice as well. You've met earlier. And what we're going to do today is we're doing a test for a pop video. And I can't tell you who the artist is at the moment, all right? So, but you might be able to guess. Now, the piece is all about individuality. So, as you're dressed now, it says a lot about yourselves. It says a lot about, you know, how you would move. So, what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get you all to dumb down. So, we're going to get you all to wear one same thing. So, do you want to?
All right, guys, come with me.
Do the music.
Bring your bags, bring your...
Yeah, can you please bring all your bags and all your stuff, because I'm going to use the room to shoot in, and I might use some mirror shots and stuff.
To comply with the director's wishes, all clothes and personal items, such as wallets, watches and mobile phones, must be left in the changing room.
What we have is we have a bag for your clothes. Put your clothes in there so you keep it separate from everyone else's. We've done this before. We know how to make it easy for you, okay? You have a boiler suit, which is one of these paper zip-up boiler suits. I don't think that's what they're using on the day, but it's to get the idea on video. Make sure you use these because we have had mix-ups in the past. I have the only key to this place, so all your stuff will be secure. If you want to come back during the next hour or so for any reason, you come and see me, okay? I'll be very close. 5 minutes.
Our video stars get changed into the Hustlers' boiler suits.
Okay, good luck, everybody. Follow me.
Having separated the marks from their possessions, Alex has to keep them as busy as possible.
Excellent. Thank you. I didn't realise theirs were so see-through. I promise you it wasn't mine. No, can you get some water bottles for everybody? Yeah? Okay, guys, so I'll tell you what, the one thing I want to try and do first is to let's all loosen up just a little bit.
As the marks loosen up, Paul slips back into the changing room.
Imagine all your personal possessions gone, you have nothing, you're just who you are right now.
In a few minutes, they won't have to imagine. It'll be a reality. Paul's helping himself to the contents of the clothes rails.
Side to side. Okay. I don't want you all walking the same direction like sheep. In the corner, empty yourself of everything and just listen to the track. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit. A little bit about spatial awareness.
Ready.
Great, I'm seeing some good stuff. I like it. Let your heads go.
Whilst Alex workshops with the group, Paul has bagged up all their belongings. Now he must give Alex a plausible excuse to leave the dance studio without arousing suspicion.
Gavin, she's here.
Sorry?
She's here.
She's here.
Now.
Now? I thought she was in LA doing a gig. Okay. All right, guys. So, I know we're drastically underprepared. We've got some good stuff on tape.
She's kicking off.
Okay, I'm coming. We might have to show somebody some of the things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the track on one more time. So I'm going to be back in 2 seconds.
The arrival of the mysterious she means Gavin, the director, has to go. Leaving the marks to practice their moves, Alex and Paul make a sharp exit with all their stuff. 10 minutes later and they are still dancing, completely free of personal belongings, as per Alex's instructions. 15 minutes later, the marks start to get restless. A couple of them go to investigate. They realise they've been hustled. Instead of finding fame, all they are left with is the boiler suits they're standing in.
What was quite amazing is that even though there was just 15 people, and yes, all their clothes that we took and everything, but everybody had a mobile phone. There were quite a few MP3 players. Imagine all your personal possessions gone, you have nothing, you're just who you are right now. There was games consoles, there was a lot of credit cards, quite a lot of cash. So, I mean, if you put the clothes aside, just the technological stuff and the cash and the wallets was quite several £1,000s worth of stuff.
I think the important lesson is that if you're going somewhere and you don't know what the protection is going to be, take only what you need, so that if you do lose everything, all you lose are some clothes.
This is the rare dog scam. Act 1, the setup. For this to work, Paul has to be believable as a down-on-his-luck businessman stopping off for a drink, who just happens to have his dog with him.
Could I have, like a Diet Coke, just a small Diet Coke, please?
Armed with a cuddly canine, it doesn't take long to attract a mark.
Hey there. Who's that? Oh, she likes you.
She's still gorgeous and very happy.
She is. She's very happy. She's a really nice little thing, but we've got builders in at home, so I can't leave her at home, and I've got this really important interview.
Paul is going for the sympathy vote and now needs the barmaid to bond with the dog.
Could you do me a favour? I need to brush this down. Would you mind looking after her for a minute while I do this? There you are. I'll just put her there. Her name's Missy. What's your name?
Amy.
Amy, thank you very much.
While he's away, Paul pretends to take a call from his dog sitter, who's going to let him down.
Sorry, thanks for that. I don't know, could you do me a really big favour?
What?
I've got an interview around the corner, and my mate's not going to make it here in time. I just can't miss this interview. It's incredibly important.
The barmaid agrees to look after Missy, and Paul heads off to his fictional job interview. 10 minutes later, and Alex enters the bar. This is Act 2, the cell, and he wastes no time in striking up a conversation with Amy the barmaid about Paul's dog.
She's very cute. Do you know anything about dogs?
I know something about it.
Yeah? She's a fantastic breed. They're worth a lot of money, these dogs.
By amazing coincidence, it turns out Alex is a dog expert. For this hustle to work, Alex must now get the barmaid to believe Miss's mythical rare breeding.
This one's a Lhasa crossed with a Shih Tzu. This is actually a Litsu breed. You can see that the formation of the head.
Yeah.
So I'm involved in dog breeding. That's why I'm surprised to see one of these sitting around in a pub. I've never
Remember,
seen.
all this patter is to make the con work. Alex knows nothing at all about dogs, but the barmaid seems to be convinced.
She's very cute. She must be about 7 months.
Oh, you're young.
She's a puppy, yeah. She must be about 7 months. You can tell because of the jaw's not fully formed yet there. When is this guy coming back?
About 10 minutes.
I wonder if he wants to sell it.
Alex is so impressed with Miss's rare breeding that he is prepared to make an offer for the prize pooch there and then.
If I gave you 300 quid, would you let me have the dog?
I'm not taking any more.
Are you sure?
I can't.
Well, I'll tell you what, do me a favour. If you tell the guy that I'll be back here at 6 o'clock, if he's interested in selling his dog, I will give him... How much have I got me? I've got 300 here. I'll give him another 200, so I'll give him 500 quid cash for his dog. Would you do that for me?
Alex leaves the bar, promising to return later with £500 in exchange for the dog. Now it's the final act. Act 3 is the sting, and Paul returns from his meeting with a sob story.
Well, to be honest with you, I've got to go to Manchester tomorrow. I've got to go to work tonight, and I've got no idea My girlfriend bought this dog, ex-girlfriend. Then she goes back to Australia, leaves you with a dog. I just won't, you know, I don't like leaving a dog at home. I don't like, you know, is that still my...
But the barmaid has an offer which may make his day.
Sorry.
There's a guy that came in.
Oh, yeah, baby.
He's part of the dog breeding agency. And he says, I'll come back at 6. And if the guy's still here,
Was he...
tell him I'll pay him £500 in cash.
Was he legit? I mean, was he...
I think so. He didn't have any cards on him.
Yeah.
He had to go to a meeting.
I mean, you're kidding. I mean, that's absolutely perfect.
So he's coming back at 6.
I've got to be at work at 5 and...
Satisfied the barmaid is taking the bait, Paul makes his final play.
If he seems legit, I'm tempted to leave him with you. I mean, would you be able to give me some money and then keep, like, have him pay you, or... I mean, I'll be honest with you, I just need a couple £100. I just wanted to go to a good home. I'd be happy for you guys to keep the rest of the money, honestly. Would you mind? Is that okay?
Incredibly, the barmaids agreed to give Paul £200 for the dog, believing they will sell her on for a £300 profit at 6 o'clock. Knowing they'll get the money back later, when Alex the dog expert returns, the bar manager borrows the money from the till and hands it over to Paul. He pockets the cash, says goodbye to the dog that he got from the dog's home for nothing, and leaves the bar £200 richer. Alex won't return to buy Missy off the bar staff, and they'll be left with a very cute but worthless dog.
Right. Who's next?
This chap. All right, congratulations. Yes, they're going to make us some money.
Make us some money.
Okay.
And if the hustlers run out of dogs, with a few lost pet posters, they can get the dogs back to con another day. How long will it take for the barmaid to realise she's been sold a pup?
If he doesn't come back, then we'll be looking after her. I don't know a hell of a lot about dogs, but she's just too cute. We couldn't really not look after her, and she hasn't caused us any problems.
They're worth a very large amount of money.
The body language and everything else, it just didn't appear fake.
She must be about 7 months. You can tell because of the jaw's not fully formed yet there.
Who knows, so many people are animal lovers, and so many people would fall for it if they thought that the animal was going to benefit more. No. I did.
In this case, although the con was real, the dog was returned to its rightful owner. It's a cruel scam that's been happening for years. Don't let it happen to you.
The Kennel Club would actually recommend that you never ever buy a puppy in a pub. Nothing could be worse. You should always buy a dog from the breeder's home.
If there's a lot of strange coincidences in one situation, then always be suspicious. So in this case, Paul walks in with a dog, followed by Alex, who just so happens to be a dog expert and offers money for the dog, followed by Paul again, who claims that he needs money. Now that's a lot of strange coincidences in one situation. Don't buy things based on other people's advice, especially if it's a stranger's. Just because somebody says that something is expensive doesn't mean it's true.
Paul and Alex are going to pay it a visit and ruin it for everyone. Inside, our hidden cameras are rigged so you won't miss a single turn of the cards. Paul leaves Alex outside as he finds a table to join.
How you doing, Paul? John L.
It's important that our hustlers pretend not to know each other as they secretly work as a team to scam the table. 10 minutes later, Alex stumbles into the game Paul has selected, and Alex appears to be very, very drunk.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
It's time to play a classic gambling scam. Drunken poker.
Right.
Poker is a serious game played for serious money.
He just cut me.
But Alex seems more interested in irritating the other players than in winning hands.
It's not the best poker face. Did you not see that coming? Next time you get that hand, put a lot of money in. Excuse me, mate. And then he just comes over.
He is getting blind drunk. Each time Alex raises the pot, he also raises his glass.
Thanks, love.
After half an hour, Alex is becoming increasingly obnoxious. He's betting big on poor hands and losing the lot.
King eye. There you go, man. See? Pair of twos.
The marks may be getting tired of his behaviour, but Alex seems like an easy target, and they are more than happy to take his money.
Excuse me, mate, can I get another buy-in? Because I'm feeling it now.
Feeling flush more from the alcohol than the cards, Alex ups the ante. And what was a friendly game with a limit of £100 now has no limits.
I want to get some more money on the table.
Just a no limit buy-in.
Yeah, buy as much as you want.
1 hour, 10 minutes and 8 whiskies later, it's time to put the sting into action. It's Paul's turn to deal, and unknown to the marks, he's using his amazing sleight of hand skills to stack the deck. He is going to deal everybody great hands.
Yeah.
This will encourage the marks to bet big, but of course there can be only one winner, and if all goes to plan, Alex should walk away with the lot.
Just because you love it.
When I was a kid, this was a game that I used to play.
Get one more, please, love.
The marks see Alex becoming increasingly careless.
Yeah, double scotch.
As he orders another drink, Alex apparently accidentally flashes his cards. 3 jacks.
Excuse me, love.
The marks spot it.
Can I ask you to make that,
They know that the incredibly strong cards they've been dealt will easily beat Alex's 3 jacks.
Scotch. The Glenfiddich scotch, yeah? Thanks, love.
With the great cards they've all been dealt, and because they know what Alex has got,
What?
the marks all think they've got him beaten, and the bets in the pot suddenly get very large.
2?
I'll raise 750.
Ooh. Raise it 750. Cool. Oh, I like it.
What do you want?
I'll have 2.
They have one chance to swap some of their cards. Paul's stacking of the deck makes sure that each of them gets exactly what they need to turn their good hands into amazingly strong hands and lure them all further into the hustler's scam. There's a final round of betting, and thanks to the cards everyone got dealt by Paul, the stakes go even higher. Remember, Paul has dealt everyone what they think is a very strong winning hand. After several unexciting rounds, things have suddenly become very, very interesting.
What have you got? I've got you, and you. No, I reckon I've got you.
I love it. I love it. Big talk. I love it. I love it.
I've definitely got you beat. If you got me beat, I'm sick.
I want to go all in.
Alex puts everything in the pot, but as they saw his 3 jacks, the marks all think they've definitely got a stronger hand. There is now over £1,500 in the pot. The stakes are high, and the tension around the table is even higher. It's crunch time. The players must now reveal their cards. If Paul has dealt them correctly, this should prove interesting.
I want to fold up.
So who's seen who?
I've got a queen high flush.
Queen high flush.
Queen high flush.
Not a bad hand. Another excellent hand.
Which is the monster hand.
What you got? Do I?
Now it's time for Alex to reveal his cards.
Jack. Got queen. Got 10. Got 9. And I got an 8.
Alex has got a straight flush. In poker, only one hand can beat a straight flush.
What have you got?
4 kings.
And 4 kings is not it.
I love it.
Alex has won the lot.
So that's not possible.
Why not?
When you ordered your drink, I saw you put your cards back. You had 3 jacks. You changed just 2 cards. You definitely cheated.
I had 3 jacks. I kept 1 jack.
No, you had 3 jacks and changed 2 cards.
Yeah.
Why would you change 2 jacks? Oh, okay, it is possible.
I don't want to play with someone like you who accuses me of cheating.
The marks cannot believe it. Alex makes his excuses and leaves.
What's your name? Can you cash me out? I'm going for a those boys in there don't like losing.
Yeah? I thought by changing 2, the best you can is quad jack. No, I shuffled and he cut. Oh, well, fair enough. It could possibly happen. He gave me the cards for that.
Having cashed in his chips, Alex slips out of the bar £1,500 richer.
Straight splash. What are the odds of that?
With the marks still trying to work out what happened, Paul also leaves the table and joins Alex outside to split the money.
Oh dear, that was fun. That's pocket money at least.
He's working on the marks' greed. They see an opportunity to have an easy game of poker and to win money from this person who's apparently drunk. So that kind of blinds them to the fact that that the poker player may be acting. They just think it's going to be an easy way to win.
Well, what you need for this scam to work is a good card mechanic and a drunk. Okay, now even though I'm pretending, I have to appear as annoying as possible.
Did you not see that coming?
He takes it down. Also, it detracts any attention from Paul when he needs to do his stuff. Can I get a...
And what Paul is doing is stacking the deck, controlling every card the players will get dealt.
Now, to make it simple to understand, we'll demonstrate it like this. I'm going to put the aces on top of the deck. They're face up so you can see them. And as I shuffle, I'm going to stack the cards. We then put exactly the right number of cards in between, like that. That sets the aces for one round, but I have to do it for all 4 aces. It has to be done quickly like this. So if I deal these cards out, you'll see that the aces are indeed going to Alex's hand, just like this. It takes years of practice, but as you can see, it is possible.
Using this clever shuffling technique, Paul rigs all the hands of cards.
So now this is where the subtlety comes in actually playing the psychology with the suckers. I've got 3 jacks, a 10 and an 8. What I did on the night is I put my 2 cards down here, keeping the 3 jacks. Now, I want to show these to everybody, and I'm using the excuse that I'm drunk to flash my cards, because I'm very loose playing, so I'm looking around, hoping that everybody else can see these.
The other thing to remember here is that they have stronger cards than those 3 jacks. So they know that they've got Alex beat at this point with 3 jacks.
What they expect me to do is keep hold of these 3 jacks and change these 2 cards. But what I do instead is I actually throw away the 2 jacks and keep the jack, the 10 and the 8. So I'm going to actually go for a straight flush, which my friend Paul, because he likes me very much, will deal me the 9 that I need and the queen. So that's a big bluff. And in the speed of the game and with the attitude of the game, it's all over for them.
So luck had nothing to do with our hustlers' victory. But before we let the Marks have their money back, let's see what they make of their losing streak.
I knew I'd won that hand, and when I'd lost that hand, it's just unbelievable. I thought, my God, we've been done, yeah.
To see those hands come out, I was like, yeah, that's it, we've been done, done like a keeper.
Pulled, hook, line and sinker.
I loved it. I think it's brilliant.
Extreme social compliance. Before they hit the street, Alex and Paul put together a couple of fake police IDs. By no means perfect, but if they flash them quickly, they might be convincing enough, especially if they dress the part. Alex is staking out a technology shop. He's looking for someone buying a valuable item. This lad's just spent a couple of £100, and Alex has clocked him. As the Mark leaves the shop, Paul is in position around the corner. Alex radios ahead to give a description and follows closely behind.
Excuse me, sir. Could you stand over here, please? Please. Hi. Could I ask what you have inside the bag, please? How did you pay for that? Cash. You match the description of a suspect we have who's been shoplifting down this street. Do you have anything else on you? No. Do you have a receipt for this item?
Yeah, hello.
Can I look inside the bag?
Can I have a look at the receipt, sir?
This is some joke.
Things are going to plan. He's handed over the goods and the receipt, if reluctantly.
We just have somebody going around the stores and lifting stuff, so we just need to check all these things out.
So what does the person describe that?
Wearing a hooded top.
Wearing a jacket?
You're wearing a hooded top here, sir.
Put it on the back?
Yeah, but did the person...
You stay here with my colleague, I'll be back in 1 second.
Where are you going?
Don't worry, he's going to check it with the store.
No, where are you going?
Alex says he must confirm the sale of the goods back at the shop, but in fact, he just keeps on going.
So you're wasting my time.
I understand that. I understand that, but there are a team of people shoplifting here.
Having made his way to safety, Alex radios through to Paul to explain that they've stopped the wrong guy.
Show me a badge.
Hold on.
Yeah, suspect story takes on left his belongings with the store manager along with his lady. You can go and pick it up now.
Everything's fine. Okay. You can go back and pick up your goods. I'm going to hold location. All right, you can go up and pick up your goods from the store. Yotech? Is that correct?
Tell him to come out with my bag.
Go and get your stuff, now.
Tell him to come here with my bag. I didn't tell him
He
to
is following the person we're looking for.
You get back my bag. I have somewhere to go, and you look. blatantly just walked.
Sir, if you have a problem, please call the police station. Go and get your stuff now. I'm sorry to bother you. Okay, you're clearly innocent, but you did match the description.
I did not match the description.
All right.
I'm wearing a jacket.
You know where to find us. On you go.
I'm wearing a jacket.
Please hurry up. Guy's kicking off.
Back in the shop, the Mark still believes that he was stopped by genuine police officers and has gone to retrieve his goods.
Who brought back what? What do you mean?
Hard drive.
You came in to buy a hard drive?
Yeah, just now.
And what?
And police just brought it in to make sure it wasn't stolen.
No one's coming here with that, have they?
The reality is slowly dawning on our Mark. He's given his £200 hard drive to a couple of complete strangers, both of whom are long gone.
What'd you get?
Got a great hard drive.
All right. Next time, nick a brolly.
I'll try.
He just said he's a police officer. There's been a lot of theft around here.
Excuse me, sir. Could you stand over here, please? Please.
And after, when I asked him to show me his badge again, show me a badge?
Right.
Well, I looked at it good enough to see that it had Metropolitan Police on it. Very convincing.
We're all hardwired to behave in a certain way in certain situations. When confronted with a police officer, most of us will try to be helpful and do what we're told. What makes this scam work is that we do everything people would expect from a police officer. We have the badge, we have the demeanor, we say the right things. They're happy to comply.
Normally the police officer, the person and the purchasers will all stay together. You will all, if there's any problem with you and what you've been doing in a shop, you'll normally all go back to the shop for the matter to be sorted out. That's you, the police officer and your purchasers.
Alex and Paul are at a retail park, lying in wait for the right target. They spot a punter leaving a shop and heading for his car.
Okay.
They've got their mark.
Sorry, police emergency. Step away from the vehicle. Please hand me the keys to the car.
We've
hand
got
me the
a
keys to the
car.
car now. Thank you.
ETA about 5 minutes. Stay there.
All right, step away from the vehicle. This is a car. Yeah, you can see that. Sir, step away from the vehicle. I'm going to have to put you under arrest, okay? Call this number. You'll get your vehicle back. It's a police emergency. Go, 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 go!
What are you doing? Oh my God!
Yeah. Hey, police.
The Mark calls the number on the card Alex gave him, but when he gets through to the local chip shop, there'll be no help at all. Let's take another look. As soon as they spot a Mark, they move in, and they move in quickly.
We've got a car now.
The Mark, taken by surprise, obeys their commands and hands over his keys.
Step away from the vehicle.
The hustlers waste no time jumping in the car, but the Mark now wants to see ID.
This is a car. Yeah, you can see that.
Alex thinks fast.
Right. Sir, step away from the vehicle. I'm going to have to put you under arrest, okay? Call this number. You'll get your vehicle back. It's a police emergency.
Alex successfully commandeers the vehicle, and Paul drives them swiftly away.
Go, go!
This is really an extreme example of social compliance. By using police badges and creating this situation, we've gotten someone to give us their car. Now, as con men, we know how people react when confronted with the police. But it isn't just the props like the police badge and the uniforms and the handcuffs that make this work. Through the confusion of everything, we don't give them a second to think. Because they're kind of familiar with the idea, probably mostly from television, of the police commandeering a vehicle, we put them into a corner, force them to give us the keys, and then just drive away with the car. But in the real world, things don't really work like that.
He came up to me and flashed his warrant badge, give me a card, which I reckon as soon as he gave me the card, and he off in my car, so I'm shaking.
Okay, call this number. You'll get your vehicle.
Criminal Investigations Department. Ian Steele at Met Police. If they were real police officers, I didn't want to start messing.
It's highly unusual for a police officer to commandeer somebody's private car. Police officers hail down taxi cabs, and they may ask you to take them somewhere, but to actually take your car and leave you standing there would be an extremely rare event.
The white van scam. The hustlers are on a deadline. They have a delivery to make, but they're lost.
Do you have any idea where we're
I have
going?
no idea, mate. None.
They're on the lookout for a good Samaritan to help point them in the right direction.
Ask these people. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Do you know where King's Cross is from here? How do we get to King's Cross from here? Yeah. Is it that way?
So you go down that road there where that...
Well, we've probably just driven right past it.
the old Brandon Road. They'll take you straight down to King's Cross.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Take care.
Excuse me, guys. You, are you interested in buying a camera? We've just delivered 20, but we've got 4 extra.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does everything according to this thing. It's got, I mean, check it out if you want. We've got 4 of these. They're like 350 quid in the shops.
Come on, we've got to go.
Well, hold on a sec. What do you think? 100 quid?
How do you lot get them?
Well, we delivered them,
Oh,
but we
right.
get 20,
Oh, right.
but we have 24 in the van, so we keep 4.
Ah.
Right?
Ah.
Listen, I'll tell you what, look, I promise you, they're not stolen, nothing like that, right? It's perfectly legal.
The girls check the video camera. Everything is above board. It's a top-of-the-range model.
There's a warranty in the box, yeah? 100 quid, it's got to be worth it. You put that on the internet, you make 200 quid. They're, what, how much are they in the shop? 350?
Oh, they're about 350, 355, something like that.
Does look good. I know.
What do you think?
You celebrate
just-
or something. You got a bottle of champagne.
just so you know.
I'll tell you what, we'll do a trade.
Put it in there, yeah? Put it in there, you get all that.
Okay.
All that. I mean, I'm not a video camera salesman, but guys, 100 quid, you got to be worth that. I can give you 2. What? 2 for No, 100 each.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 150 for both of them.
That's 700 quid's worth of quality goods for just £150.
Between you.
Well, I've got 150 on me myself.
Go on, let's do it. You can
Let's
get
do it. You guys
those
get some
two for
money and go have
150.
a drink. Come on.
And we'll have the bottle of bubbly just... No, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
All right, come on. We'd make more than that on Sunday if we waited, but at least we get a drink tonight. Let me see the money first.
The charm offensive is working and the deal is too good for the girls to refuse.
If you girls weren't pretty, I wouldn't be doing a deal like that.
They hand over £150.
Charmer, innit? Well, I get to keep the cash, you see. He's the charmer, I'm the
One
bank.
for you. One for you. You've made our night. Have a good one, yeah?
All right, girls, have fun.
Bye-bye. Oh, we don't have a bag. It's not a shop.
It's not a shop. All right, love.
With the deal done, the girls are happy. But as the boys pull away, Paul still has the top quality camera in his hands. So what have the girls bought for 150 quid? When they open the boxes, they're in for a nasty surprise.
This is just not right. It's totally different to what he showed me.
The girls have actually bought a couple of cheap, low-quality cameras worth just 20 quid.
They look so good. It looked so good, and it was small. It was like.
Well, we just gave him £150.
You gave them. I gave them £150.
Should have opened the box.
Do I
He should
should
have
open
opened
the
the box.
Yeah, but I'm sure he took it out the box.
It says it on the box too.
So how did the hustlers swap the cameras?
What do you think?
The girls thought they saw Paul package the box in front of them, but really, Paul placed the camera on the floor and picked up the already boxed, cheap imitation.
Okay.
All that. I mean, I'm not a video camera salesman.
The girls didn't spot a thing.
Oh, there you go. Hold on to that. But let me see the money first.
They were so happy with the deal, they never even thought of opening the boxes to check the goods. Even if they had, the boys are already in their getaway car. So once the money's handed over, they can easily make a quick escape.
One for you. You've made our night.
It don't even work.
I just don't believe them. £150.
Never again. They were so convincing.
I feel sick.
This scam works because of the good deal syndrome. You've been offered a deal you can hardly refuse. The box looks brand new, the stickers are all in the right place, you get to see the camera, it looks fantastic, and you're getting it at half the price, sometimes even less than half the price. But when you open the box, the story's very different. You're getting a camera that kind of looks like what you thought you were buying, but it's a fraction of a cost and the quality is usually rubbish.
Don't buy anything out of a pub or out of a car park, out of the back of a van. If you're going to get into this transaction and think carefully before you do, then make sure that you've opened up whatever it is you're buying, that you have hold of it, that you've checked it, and you're absolutely satisfied before you hand over the cash. Otherwise, you're going to be the mug.
This is the Fish Van Scam. The hustlers are trawling the streets for a suitable location for their next scam. They've got a refrigerated fish van, and this is their chosen spot.
Oh, would you believe that?
Where they conveniently break down.
Dead. Totally dead.
But these smartly dressed fishmongers now have a problem. If the van breaks down, the refrigeration unit stops working, meaning the fish in the back will start to go off.
There we go.
They open the bonnet.
Oh dear. Carburettor's gone.
What's that?
I don't know.
And play to any onlookers who may be watching.
Does that help? Doing this? Yeah.
Continuing the act, Alex pretends to call the breakdown services, while Paul goes to knock on some doors.
Hi there, madam. I'm with a company called Waldron's Quality Fish. I'm just stopping at anybody on the door here. We have a van that broke down about 10 minutes ago. We deliver to all the restaurants in town. So we're going to lose all of our stock. Just offering it to people on the street if you'd like to buy some. Very high quality. If you grab a little cash, we'll do a good deal for you, I promise you.
And he's hooked one.
Well, as you can see, the van's completely broken down.
Back at the van, Alex has also interested a passerby in his wares.
Hi there.
2.5 hours, they said. So, no, yeah, it's all going to go.
All right, well, there you go. Everything has to go.
I'm going to try and see if I can get everything started, just to get the fridge started.
Hi there. So, we don't usually do it like this, so I'm not a very good salesman. What kind of thing are you interested in? Do you like crabs?
Love crabs.
Love crabs. We've got, these are velvet crabs here. There's about 12 in there. Okay, that's usually about £50 a box to the restaurants. So 20 quid, something like that. That one's 20, that one's 20. Why don't I do them both for 30?
Can't you do it too?
I'm giving you the best deal. Don't try and con me. I'm giving you the best deal.
When would you cook it?
Oh, I don't know. Tomorrow, maybe?
Tomorrow, yeah. Pack more ice.
Well, why don't you pack some ice? What would you be interested in? Do you have £30 there? You put some more ice in that.
That's £30 for 2 boxes of restaurant quality shellfish. Good deal.
Sea bass, good choice. Got it? Oh. Okay. So for you...
And while Alex carries the boxes to the Mark's house, Paul makes a second sale.
Okay, let me take one of these up. Do you have £30 there? Sorry, this is a complete nightmare for us. But I'm really glad that you were here. We could give you a bargain. You definitely got the pick of the box there.
Cheers.
All right, well done. Take care.
That's 2 happy customers and 60 quid to the hustlers. And miraculously, the van's working again. But what's the rush? They sold top quality fish for a knockdown price. Or did they? We doorstepped the Mark to see if she was happy with her purchase.
Oh my God. There's no fish in there.
She's just spent £30 on a box of ice.
So I've been done, basically.
But she handpicked the fish, so where did it go?
Put some more ice in there.
The Mark thought they were doing her a favour by packing the fish with extra ice to keep them fresh. But while Paul kept her talking, Alex switched the box with the fish for an identical one containing only ice. And she didn't spot a thing.
Oh, you know, they look very professional. It just, the van and everything. You know, people do that sort of thing, you know, come around with fish. You know, people do buy it. And I fell for it.
And because the hustlers never sell their stock, they can pull the same stunt in every street in the neighbourhood.
These are velvet crabs. There's about 12 in there.
One of the key elements to this scam is that the Marks think they're getting a really good bargain. And they also think that they're doing a good deed by helping out Paul and Alex, which gives them even less reason to be suspicious of anything.
This kind of crime is usually committed by what are known as travelling criminals, people that are fairly itinerant, moving around the country. They will offer fish, they will offer meat, they will offer leather jackets, all kinds of things which for some reason they have to sell quickly and cheaply. You should always be very suspicious of these people. There are perfectly genuine tradesmen coming around selling fish and meat. That's not a problem. But what you see is what you must buy. So look in the boxes and make sure you get the box full of fish, not a box of ice and one poor little kipper lying in the corner.
This is the exchange rate rip-off. Ibiza Old Town, a great place to relax and let the world go by. But in this plaza, a hustle is about to go down. Alex is here selling tickets for a fictitious tour company. And lying in wait at a pavement cafe is Paul. They're working as a team, but to pull off this scam, it's vital no one realises they know each other. It's Alex's job to rope in some marks.
I want a tour.
This couple look promising.
Tour of the island, or you can have a map for €2.
Yeah, can I have a
Or two? Yeah, I get you this map here.
And that's Paul's cue to get involved. He's the shill, a hustler pretending to be an ordinary punter.
Excuse me, can I get one of those?
Yes. Here. You're English?
A map for €2? Nothing wrong with that. But Alex has another proposition to offer Paul.
I have a question for you. There you go, my friend. I have pound. You're English, yeah? Yeah. I have a lot of pound here. It's £500, but I need change. I have £500 for €200.
For €200?
Yes, look, it's £500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exchange rate.
Yeah.
It's an amazing exchange rate.
300.
£500 is actually worth over €700, and Alex is offering it to them for just 200.
Is it real money? Yes, of course, real money, my friend. What do you think?
Alex counts the notes out in front of them, and everything seems legit.
How much you want?
€200.
Paul appears interested, but hasn't got the full amount.
I've got 100. You guys want to split? What do you think?
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
With Paul offering to go halves on the deal, the Mark thinks it's a safe bet and agrees to split the cost. But Alex is cautious about handing over the cash in full view.
Take your hat off. I can't hand you money in the street.
What?
Take your hat off. I can't put money in the street in your hand. If anybody watching, put it in there.
Alex puts the £500 in Paul's hat, and both Paul and the Mark hand over €100 to Alex.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right.
All right. I've got a coffee over here. How you doing? Where are you from?
Yeah, from Redditch.
While they make their way to the cafe to split the £500, Alex melts away into the back streets of Ibiza town.
It's different.
Yeah?
It's different. It's different.
Very different.
All right.
It's an unusual exchange rate.
So what's that, $2.50 each?
Yeah.
I'll even get the coffees in.
But as the Mark counts out the money, he realises things have not gone according to plan.
Do a little work.
Slight problem there, Rob. That one's fake. And those are empty.
The £500 has somehow transformed into one colour photocopied note and a pile of useless paper.
Oh, God.
The Marks are gutted, and keeping in character, Paul doesn't appear too happy either.
I feel like such an idiot. I just saw the money and thought, go for it.
Yeah.
That's a couple of days' money, isn't it?
To prevent any police involvement and the risk of being implicated, Paul gives the Mark a word of warning.
You know what? I'd call the police, but they won't do anything about it.
Really?
Yeah. And the people that work these gangs are so nasty. You know, they don't get away with it. Sometimes they just mug you straight out. I really don't know what to say. Yeah. I would just write it off.
It's not worth the hassle, is it?
You can't believe it when you hear about it all the time and then you fall for one yourself.
Yeah.
400.
But the Marks saw the real money counted out in front of them. So where did it go?
Take your hat off. I can't put money in the street in your hand.
This was crucial. When Paul took his hat off, he angled it slightly away from the Marks, and Alex only pretended to put the money in the hat. Really, he kept hold of it and put it back in his bag. It all happened so fast the marks didn't spot a thing. So where did the money in the hat come from? It was there all the time. Paul concealed a wad of bogus notes in his hat before Alex even arrived in the plaza. The marks never stood a chance.
The notes I saw looked real, and then he passed this lot. A lovely fake there, and then you've got a load of blanks here. And I'm pretty certain that one's a real one. So for 20 quid, he's walked away with what, 70?
140 odd quid.
I think it's taking advantage of the relaxed attitude.
Yeah, yeah. At home, no way.
At home, I wouldn't entertain it.
No, no, not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
We first heard about this scam during a trip to Spain last year, and it uses some very clever psychology. There are three parts to the scam. First of all, you're offered an amazing bargain, and that activates the greed factor. Second, someone else seems to be involved in the deal, and that helps to rope the mark in. In other words, it convinces them to go the extra distance and hand over their money. But the really clever part happens in the third phase of the scam. This is when we cool out the mark. And cooling them out means making them walk away without calling the police. You know what, I'd call the police, but they won't do anything about it.
Really?
Yeah. And the people that work these gangs are so nasty. You know, they don't get away with it. Sometimes they just mug you straight out. I would just write it off. This story helps to wrap up the entire scam, and that's what makes it particularly clever.
This is the security van scam. A busy high street, plenty of shoppers around, a pickpocket would have a field day, but Alex has his eyes on a bigger prize. He's staking out the shopping parade, armed with a video camera. Finally, he sees what he's been waiting for. A security van pulls up, and the guards walk into a clothes store. They're here to collect the weekly takings, and Alex captures the whole event on camera. He's got his target. The next time the takings are picked up, it'll be by the hustlers. But how? Later, Alex and Paul study the footage. To pull off this scam, it's vital they copy every detail of the security guards' uniforms, right down to the helmets, stab vests, and lockboxes, all bought from the internet. Alex and Paul are about to perform a pickup of their own, but this week there's only one place those precious takings are going, and it's not the bank. It's business as usual at the clothes shop, and the assistant is expecting guards to pick up this week's takings. Thanks to Alex's surveillance skills, the hustlers know what the guards will be wearing and which day they'll turn up, but they don't know the exact time, because for security reasons, the time of the pickup is changed every week. All they know is that it usually happens between 1 and 5 p.m. It's imperative that Paul and Alex intercept that cash before the real security firm turns up. So, taking no chances, they arrive at the clothes store at the earliest possible time and pull up slightly out of view of the shop window. This is their one and only chance. Lockboxes in hand, they stride straight in.
Morning. Morning, mate, you all right? Yeah.
The assistant doesn't ask for ID, which is just as well, as theirs is fake. That's it. He's handing over the weekly takings. Alex and Paul keep conversation to an absolute minimum. They look professional and vigilant. But really, they just want to get out of there in case the real security firm turns up. With the cash handed over, they simply walk out of the store. The shop assistant has no idea he's just been robbed and carries on as normal. Alex and Paul jump straight into the van and drive off. Paul checks the loot. That's a big wad of cash. They've got away with it, but only just. 10 minutes later, and the real security firm arrives. This should be interesting.
We're here for your takings.
I've just given them to you about 10 minutes ago.
Who was that?
I thought it was you.
No.
About 10 minutes ago?
No, there's no other vehicles in this area today. We're going to be taking your takings.
There was 2 envelopes, so I gave them both to you.
Well, it wasn't us.
The shop assistant can't believe it. He's just given the entire weekly takings to a couple of bogus security guards. And they're nowhere to be seen. Try explaining this one to your boss.
First people came in and they looked genuine. They came in and said, have I got the money? And I gave them the money. And then about 10 minutes later, the other people came in, which looked genuine as well. And I just thought it was a mix-up between the security people. Well, it was all the whole week's taken, so probably anything over $5 grand. Well, I can't believe that's been done. I'm probably just gonna get fired now. So.
This scam is all about assumptions and social compliance. The marks in the store know that they're expecting a security collection, so when Alex and Paul walk in, they assume that they are the genuine security people.
This is not a new scam. This has been going for some time, even to the point where really serious organised criminals dressed as police officers and stopped a security van on the A13 in London and robbed the van of millions of pounds worth of bullion. So there is a real issue about people putting too much trust and not just questioning enough. If there's anything even slightly out of the ordinary with a cash collection, the employees should be very, very alert to it. They should ring the company, ask the company if there's any identification code, and if that guard doesn't know the code, hasn't got proper identification, or won't go on the telephone and talk to the company, then there's something wrong. And as soon as you start to go through those procedures, that bogus guard will turn on his heel and be out the door like a shot.
This is the poker tournament. Poker is a high-stakes game which offers the chance of taking the whole pot, providing luck's with you and you're good enough to beat everyone else. The game's seen a boom over the past few years. Tournaments are held in venues all over the country, and prize money can run into thousands of pounds. And where there's money, hustlers won't be far away. They're here tonight to run a grand poker scam. Everyone at the tournament buys into the game for a set amount. The competitors get their chips, take their seats, and the games begin.
Yeah.
They play until they've lost all their chips, at which point they go home with nothing. This knockout procedure continues for several hours until most players are eliminated, leaving one final table. This table is where the big money can be won and where the hustlers want to be. Alex and Paul made it. The dealer's there to ensure that the play is fair, and these are the marks in the hot seats. It's winner takes all now. They don't know it, but the odds are definitely stacked against them. That's because, although the hustlers appear to be strangers, they're actually working as a team.
With 2 more.
The end of the first game, and spirits are high.
You feel honest?
I feel very honest. Hey, would I lie to you?
But 20 minutes later, and the laughing stopped. The game has taken a more serious turn.
Will this make you feel any better?
I'm thinking not.
As Alex rakes in the chips again. The marks are now looking vulnerable. They only have a few chips left. And one of them is about to be eliminated. The next game goes according to plan. It's now between Alex and the mark on his left.
I'll put you all in.
Yep.
You go all in?
Yep.
Alex has gone all in, meaning only one of them will survive. It's all down to who has the better hand.
Oh. Full house, king's over.
Full house. Alex wins. This guy is the first casualty of the game, but how did they beat him?
One of the most dangerous things you'll come across on the card table is two people playing in collusion. Essentially what that means is they're playing out of the same pot because they're sharing the money. If they manage to signal each other's hands, they're playing the best hand available to the team at the time. So essentially you're playing against one player with a massive stack of money.
When people collude, they do it in various levels. Sometimes they just signal the quality of the hand. So a simple, put your hand here, it's a very good hand. Put your hand here, it's a medium hand. Take your hand off, it's not a very good hand at all. We didn't just signal the quality of the hand, we actually signaled exactly what we were playing. So we always knew who had the best hand. If I were just to pitch a couple of cards to Alex, whatever he's got there, I would look at my own cards. I would then look over to see what Alex is doing.
The position of Alex's hands is a pre-arranged signal that tells Paul what he's got.
Ace-king suited. So in other words, an ace, a king, both the same suit. There we go. Which is exactly what he's got. Now with that kind of information, if I don't have anything as good as that, I'll throw it away. And I know that between the two of us, we're playing the very best hand.
Oh, the Aussie's left.
Yeah, it's true, he's gone.
Let's see this technique play out in the game. Watch out for the signal.
No longer. Richie Riches.
That's it. Straight after the deal, Paul scratched his nose with his left hand, then right hand, and then touched his head. That sign informed Alex that Paul has good cards and is likely to win.
Richie Riches.
Alex spots it, and as soon as he can, he folds and gets out of the game. Two other players don't fancy their chances either and throw in their cards. It's now between Paul and the player on his right. They reveal their cards, and sure enough, Paul was right. He wins the hand, knocking out another player.
And then there were four.
Yeah.
By secretly colluding, the hustlers are increasing their odds of winning and picking the marks off one by one.
But there's another thing that happens between these players, which again, difficult to protect against, but also very, very difficult to conceal. It's almost obvious if you know what to look for, and that's passing chips.
If we are playing from the same pot, if he's very low on chips, I don't want Paul to be knocked out of the game, because then I've lost my partner, I won't be able to signal, and I'll be playing on my own. So what I've got to do is I've got to get some of my chips to Paul. But I can't just give him some across the table, but essentially that's what I'm going to do in front of everybody. So what we would do is we would enter a hand, and then if everybody else drops out, that would be the moment that we'll pass chips. Paul will put all his chips in, I will call the bet, and then eventually I will fold my hand. So effectively, he will double his chips out of my stack. Now what that's done is it's kept him in the game for much longer, and it keeps us both very strong, so we can take on any other players on that table and be sure to win.
During the game, Paul's chip stack starts to dwindle, and because the other two players have folded, the hustlers get an opportunity to pass chips. To even out their stacks and secure both their positions in the game, Alex and Paul raise the pot. Until Alex, even though he may have the better hand, folds his cards, meaning Paul takes the lot. To the marks, it looks like Paul won the hand fair and square, but really, it was all part of the hustler's game plan. So now the chips are evened out, using the signalling technique, all that's left to do is take out the remaining couple of marks. Alex's secret signal informs Paul what he's got. Paul signals back that he's got a stronger hand.
2,000.
Cool.
So Alex folds, leaving his accomplice to see off another of the players.
Oh. Just make it a good game. Thank you, mate.
And there were three.
And there were three.
3,000.
The position of Alex's hands tells Paul that Alex has a pair of sevens. Not bad. The dealer's showing a 7 and 2 aces, giving Alex a full house. Paul folds, confident Alex's hand is strong enough to win. But can the other player beat it?
The king, that'll do.
No. Between them, they've seen off the other 4 players and raked in over £1,000 in the process.
Cheers.
Now there's just the 2 hustlers left. There's no point in playing, so they agree to split the pot and cash in their chips.
We'll do a deal.
We'll split. Thank you. Good game.
Okay. Well done. Okay. There we go.
I'll be in the bar.
Oh, exceptional. That was very good, yeah. Yeah, I thought they were really good players, pretty tight.
Well, I've been playing poker for a long time. I know a few cheats, but the way they do it, I don't think you'd spot it.
The thing about collusion, it's very, very difficult to protect yourself against. The first thing you can do is identify who the friends are in a game. They're the people most likely to take part in something like this. I'm not saying everybody who's friends colludes actively in poker tournaments, but it does happen. If you see the signs of people colluding, you can ask them not to play or ask the organisers not to allow them to play, because the organisers are responsible for your security as poker players.